everybody. I'm your host, Roberto. Be very welcome, my friends, to our program, which has been made for you with love through the years. Today, we are going to talk about the pedagogy through the art. And for that, we have invited today an expert to talk about how studying and teaching have been a very important match in art. As we know, the art is an important expression of feelings and a demonstration of changes in the cultural life. Also, pedagogy has the same characteristics since Greeks to give an historical context about the usage of pedagogy and has been considered art as well. Now with us, our guest Eileen Rivera, who has an extensive and very interesting career in art and how it can help to teach us a lot of topics. The book El corazón es un resorte was written by her, and now education with the help of this book has been transformed into an expression of art too.
Hello, thank you. Well, as you know, books have been made to bring knowledge, even when in a time have been only for a high class. Now it looks like they were created by people to give them the power we need in our society. Metaphors, for example, have been used for teaching and learning. They are not just for poets or writers. They were known as teachers resourced by ancient people like Greeks, Romans, Asians, and Native Americans. The metaphor is a previous knowledge used to understand new things which in another way wouldn't be understood. Metaphors are also like another reality, a version of our lives that we know even better than the normal way life. Metaphors have been used for human beings to have a reason to live and understand the life with all the nonsense in it, because with that little but quite important thing, we can take better decisions, have a faster learning, and find solutions to all of our problems. Through the years in the school and home, they taught us that metaphors are used only by musicians and poets, and it must be different now. We live in a society where learning materials are used by professionals only, and the normal people do not use it, at least not consciously. We are in the right time to start teaching to our next generation to appreciate the life with different eyes.
Oh wow, that is right. An amazing thought to be used every day for all our listeners and the staff in here, of course. It is very interesting how you learned to do that during the years of professional experience. I consider it as a lesson for all of us. You already told me the importance of metaphor, but you said so much in your book about other tools like paintings, books, music, etc. So tell me, why do you talk about books or music?
Okay, thank you for your comments. I have to say that books are artistic creations since they have been made literature. Even the academic texts are considered art too, because they have an immensely quantity of rhetorical figures that were created to be used as metaphors, not especially in the usage, but in the intention to transform usual things into a beautiful escape of our traditional world. The same I can say about music, which is not only an artistic manifestation, but an entire language by itself, or like some musicians and scientists say, music is the origin of languages, and that is art because it is born in language.
Another incredible explanation about art and the different expressions or manifestations of it. Nevertheless, tell us now, please, how can all those artistic tools be used as a pedagogical instrument?
Yes, it is incredible to think of it. To answer your question, I must go to the beginning and make emphasis in the metaphor, because those instruments are metaphors by themselves, bringing an easy way to understand something that would be harder without them. because we do not know that new thing, but we already know what we use as metaphor, like paintings, music, or books, and that is how the inventions were created by replicating things from reality, like in the case of airplanes or helicopters inspired in animals. A beautiful example of a great metaphor which has been used for the progress of humanity.
Oh, I get it now. And surprisingly, you just did it right now with me. Well, I think it's all clear now, and we must thank you to come here and show us how you have used the pedagogy through the art to explain all your topic here with us. I really appreciate your knowledge and your desire to tell us lots of curiosities that we must knew in our childhood, I think. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me to this program. I'm so happy to be here and will be very pleased to participate with you in the future. Your program is made to be enjoyed absolutely. See you. Thank you, guys.
Well, she was Eileen Rivera with an amazing conversation, of course. Thank you for listening this program. We want you to be here the next Saturday to listening your favorite podcast. I am Roberto, and remember, art is made to live better. See ya!